Today we will explore the fascinating universe of coral snakes, known both for their mesmerizing beauty and their potent venom. Now, we will delve into interesting facts, information, and intriguing stories about these incredible creatures, which inspire awe and respect in nature. Coral snakes are famous for their vibrant coloration, with alternating rings of red, black, and yellow. They belong to the Elapidae family, the same as snakes such as the cobra and the black mamba. There are several species of true coral, distributed mainly in the Americas. And there are several of them. But not all colorful snakes are poisonous. The so-called false corals mimic the appearance of true corals as a defense strategy. This similarity is so striking that, often, even experts need a detailed analysis to differentiate them. There is a popular saying that tries to help: red and black can get close. Red with yellow, beware of the scourge. Although not always 100% reliable, it suggests that in true corals, red is next to yellow, while in fakes, red is next to black. Furthermore, true corals have fixed fangs in the front of their mouths, while false corals, which generally belong to the Colubridae family, do not have venom-inoculating fangs. This distinction, however, should not be tested without the help of an expert. The best advice? If you find a colorful snake, admire it from afar. True corals are highly venomous snakes. Its venom is neurotoxic, which means it attacks the nervous system. It can cause muscle paralysis and, in severe cases, respiratory failure. The curious thing is that these snakes are not aggressive and only bite in defense situations, such as when they feel threatened or are handled. Although its venom is extremely dangerous, corals have difficulty inoculating it into humans due to the small shape of their fangs. Still, it is crucial to seek immediate medical help in case of a bite, as antivenom is the only effective form of treatment. Coral snakes have discrete habits and are generally nocturnal. They prefer humid environments, such as tropical forests, but can also be found in fields and urban areas close to forests. Because they are fossorial, they often live hidden under leaves, trunks, or underground, which makes it difficult to spot them. Unlike snakes like rattlesnakes, corals do not have a warning system. They rely on camouflage and their intimidating coloration to ward off predators. When threatened, they can raise their tail and hide it, imitating their head to confuse the enemy. Coral snakes have a specialized diet. They feed mainly on other snakes, including their own relatives, the false corals. Additionally, they eat small lizards, amphibians, and even worms. An interesting fact is that, when capturing prey, corals do not crush it as boa constrictors do, but use their venom to quickly immobilize it before swallowing it whole. Coral snakes are oviparous, meaning they lay eggs. After mating, the female lays 2 to 14 eggs in protected places, such as holes in the ground or under logs. The cubs are born completely independent, with functional venom from birth, ready to hunt and defend themselves. Coral snakes have a prominent place in many cultures, appearing in stories and legends. In Brazil, one of the best-known legends says that the true coral is the snake that sleeps curled up with one eye open, symbolizing its constant vigilance. Furthermore, the beauty of its colors makes it one of the most photographed and admired reptiles by nature lovers. Threatening coloration. Coral coloration is a classic example of aposematism, a strategy in which animals display vibrant colors to warn predators of their toxicity. Sense of direction. Corals have a keen sense of direction and are able to return to their habitat even after being removed to distant places. Survival. Despite not being fast, corals are extremely adaptable, able to live in both dense forests and degraded areas. Champion false coral. Some false corals are so effective at imitating real corals that even other predators avoid them. Coral snakes are essential for ecological balance. By controlling populations of other snakes and small animals, they help maintain balance in food chains. Furthermore, they are important indicators of environmental health, as they depend on preserved habitats to survive. Unfortunately, forest destruction and human persecution pose major threats to corals. Many species are already in decline, highlighting the need to protect them and their habitats. If you encounter a coral snake, Here are some tips. Don't touch. Even if it's a false coral, it's best not to risk it. Keep your distance. Admire the snake from a distance without disturbing it. Call an expert. If the snake is in an urban area, contact an environmental agency or fire department to have it removed. Remember, coral snakes, like all animals, only attack when they feel threatened. Coral snakes are much more than just dangerous snakes. They are true jewels of nature, with a vital role in ecosystems and a fascinating history of evolutionary adaptations. Their vibrant coloring, potent venom, and mysterious habits make them one of the most intriguing reptiles in the world. The next time you hear about a coral snake, remember, behind its colors and venom is a creature essential to the balance of wildlife. Respect it, protect it, and value its place in nature.